Roman Empire, facts to fall asleep. To the Roman Empire, one of the most fascinating civilizations in history, spanned centuries and left a profound legacy on the world. The story of Rome's rise, dominance, and eventual decline is filled with intriguing details. As we journey through time, let's explore some calm, soothing facts about the Roman Empire, perfect for helping you drift off into a peaceful sleep. Chapter 1: The Founding of Rome, a Tale of Brothers. The Roman Empire began with a legend. Twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, were said to be raised by a she-wolf after being abandoned by their parents. This myth, though legendary, marks the foundation of one of the greatest empires in history. Romulus, after a dispute, went on to become the first king of Rome, giving the city its name. This story is still told in Rome today, symbolizing the city's humble yet powerful beginnings. 2. Roman roads, the backbone of an empire. The Romans were incredible engineers. One of their most impressive achievements was the construction of an extensive road network. Roman roads connected cities, military posts, and provinces, facilitating trade, communication, and military movement. In fact, the saying, "all roads lead to Rome," came from this vast system. These roads were so well constructed that many are still in use today, over 2,000 years later. 3. The Roman baths, a place of relaxation. One of the Roman Empire's most famous social and cultural institutions was the public bathhouse. These grand complexes were not just for bathing, but also for socializing, exercising, and relaxing. Roman baths often included hot and cold pools, saunas, and even libraries. The concept of public baths can be seen as an early form of community wellness centers where people could unwind after a long day, much like we do today. 4. The Colosseum, a monument to engineering. The Colosseum in Rome is one of the most iconic structures of the Roman Empire. Built in the 1st century AD, it could hold up to 80,000 spectators and was used for gladiatorial combat, animal hunts, and public spectacles. While its violent history might seem unsettling, the Colosseum was also an engineering marvel. Its complex system of elevators and trapdoors allowed for dramatic entrances, making the games even more exciting. Today, the Colosseum is a symbol of Rome's enduring strength and architectural ingenuity. 5. Roman law, foundations of modern justice. Roman law has had a lasting influence on legal systems around the world. The Romans developed a legal code that emphasized fairness, justice, and the protection of individual rights. Many principles of Roman law are still present in modern legal systems, including the idea that a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. The Romans also pioneered concepts like contracts, property ownership, and inheritance law. Their ideas continue to shape our legal practices today. 6. The Roman army, discipline and power. The Roman army was one of the most disciplined and organized military forces in history. Soldiers, known as legionaries, were highly trained and served in the Roman military for long periods. They built forts, constructed roads, and maintained peace in the empire's farthest reaches. The success of the Roman army can be attributed to its innovative tactics, advanced equipment, and strong leadership. The military played a crucial role in expanding and maintaining the empire. 7. Roman architecture, the mastery of arches. Roman architecture was revolutionary, and one of its most notable features was the arch. By using arches in bridges, aqueducts, and buildings, the Romans could create larger and more durable structures than ever before. The Roman aqueducts, for example, brought fresh water to cities across the empire, allowing for the growth of large urban populations. These feats of engineering allowed Roman cities to thrive in ways that were previously unimaginable. 8. The fall of the Roman Empire, a gradual decline. The decline of the Roman Empire was not the result of one single event, but rather a gradual weakening over time. This decline was influenced by internal corruption, economic troubles, and external invasions by various barbarian tribes. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the West was overthrown by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. However, the Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, continued for nearly another 1,000 years until its fall in 1453. 9. Roman entertainment. From chariot races to gladiator fights, Roman entertainment was diverse and often quite thrilling. The Romans enjoyed various forms of public spectacles, from chariot races in the Circus Maximus to gladiatorial combat in the Colosseum. Chariot racing, in particular, was wildly popular and dangerous. The races took place in large oval tracks, and teams of horses would race at incredible speeds, often resulting in crashes. Gladiators, who were often slaves or prisoners of war, fought in arenas to entertain the masses. These events were both a form of entertainment and a way for emperors to show their power. 10. Roman emperors, from power to excess. The Roman emperors were the supreme rulers of the empire. Some were known for their wisdom and just rule, while others were infamous for their cruelty and excess. Emperors like Augustus and Marcus Aurelius are remembered for their contributions to Roman society, while emperors like Nero and Caligula are notorious for their tyrannical behavior. Despite the varying nature of their leadership, each emperor played a role in shaping the direction of the Roman Empire. 11. Roman religion, polytheism, and worship. The Romans were polytheistic, meaning they believed in many gods and goddesses. Their religious practices were deeply intertwined with daily life, and they built elaborate temples to honor their gods. The most important gods included Jupiter, Juno, Neptune, and Mars. Over time, as the empire expanded, Roman religious beliefs blended with those of other cultures, and even the worship of emperors became a part of Roman religion. Christianity eventually spread throughout the Roman Empire, leading to significant religious transformation. 12. Roman cuisine, a blend of cultures. Roman cuisine was a reflection of the diverse cultures within the empire. It included a variety of meats, fruits, vegetables, grains, and spices, many of which were imported from far-off lands. One of the most popular foods was garum, a fermented fish sauce that was used to flavor many dishes. The Romans also enjoyed a wide variety of wine, and banquets were often accompanied by lavish feasts. Dining in ancient Rome was a social event, and meals were enjoyed in the company of family and friends. 13. Roman clothing, togas and tunics. Roman clothing was simple yet elegant. Men typically wore a tunic, which was a knee-length garment made from wool or linen. Wealthier Romans would often add a toga, a large piece of cloth draped around the body. Togas were a symbol of Roman citizenship, and wearing one correctly was important. Women wore stolas, long dresses made of linen, and adorned themselves with jewelry and accessories. The styles of Roman clothing were practical for everyday use, yet they also reflected a person's social status. 14. Roman education, the importance of learning. Education in ancient Rome was highly valued, especially for boys from wealthy families. Roman children were taught by tutors or in schools, learning subjects like rhetoric, philosophy, and mathematics. Education was seen as essential for preparing young Romans for a successful life in society. For girls, education focused more on domestic skills, although some wealthy women also had access to higher education. Roman education emphasized oratory and public speaking, as these skills were crucial for success in Roman society. 15. The legacy of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire's influence is still felt today in many aspects of modern life. From language and law to architecture and engineering, Rome's legacy continues to shape our world. Latin, the language of the Romans, is the precursor to the Romance languages, including Spanish, French, and Italian. Roman architectural styles can be seen in buildings around the world, and their contributions to law and government have shaped modern democratic systems. The Roman Empire, though long gone, continues to inspire and influence civilizations today.